Well, again, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to start with a question, and I'm inviting you to just pipe up and answer as you feel led. And the question is profoundly theological. What's your favorite Christmas song? Not just the churchy ones, but like the pop ones as well. What's a favorite church? Christine, what's your favorite Christmas song? I'm putting you on the spot.
Let's see, my favorite Christmas. The 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas. Okay. Anyone else have a favorite Christmas song? Yeah. Laura. White Christmas. See, there you go. Okay. Any others? Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Yes, excellent. That's a great one. I saw. What's that? Jingle Bells. Very good. Yes, excellent. Yes. Anyone else want to share their favorite Christmas song? All I Want Is You. There you go. Excellent. The Mariah Carey version, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, you can't get enough of that one. Or you can't be given enough of that one, I think. Yeah, so most of us have like a favorite Christmas song or two, maybe something like Wham's Last Christmas. I love that one. But every now and then, a new song drops, and it finds its way into our Christmas playlist rotation. And for me, that song, or really that album, is Sia's Every Day is Christmas. Has anybody heard Sia's Every Day is Christmas? Oh my gosh, it's really great. You have to go back home and put it on Spotify while you're drinking your eggnog and getting ready for Christmas lunch. It has this mix of like catchy joy and like a kind of haunting longing. You know, her music, it doesn't shy away from the complexities of Christmas, how it's a time of celebration. And yet, for many, it's also kind of a time of reflection, maybe a little bit of ache. And I think it hits this sweet spot between nostalgia, it sounds like you've heard these songs before, and something new. It's sort of like a combination of joy and the sense that we're waiting for something more. Joy and we're waiting for something more. And isn't that just what Christmas is really all about, or how we experience it? The old and the new, the familiar and the unexpected. Our readings today place us squarely in that paradox between the old and the new. Psalm 96 begins by calling us to sing to the Lord a new song, just like Sia's Every Day is Christmas. It's a new song. And yet, in this very same service that we're encouraged to sing a new song, we hear that most familiar story of all, the one from Luke, that when I'm reading it, all I can hear is Linus from Charlie Brown Christmas, and I so badly want to say, and they were sore afraid. It takes everything in my being to not parrot that cartoon. And it's this story that we know of Mary and Joseph and their long journey to Bethlehem, the crowded inn, the manger, the shepherds hearing the angel's song, and winding up with this child wrapped in swaddling clothes. It's a story that most of us know by heart. But here's the thing. This paradox of old and new is exactly what it means to be a follower of Jesus. Whether it's a first century shepherd finding their way into a stable next to an inn in Bethlehem, or a 21st century New Yorker finding their way to a midweek Christmas service in Chelsea, we are all invited to meet Jesus in the middle of our everyday lives, our routines, our familiar places, and in that encounter with Jesus, something new happens. We are given by Jesus a new way of seeing the world, a new way of understanding ourselves, and a new way of experiencing the limitless, never-ending love of God. Christmas isn't just about remembering something that happened 2,000 years ago. It's an invitation to let Jesus be born again in our lives today, to let that familiar story become a new song of hope, a song of light, a song of love that breaks through the darkness. And so this Christmas, as we leave here and go back to our familiar and cherished routines, back to family, back to unopened presents, back to quiet moments, let's be on the lookout for the new thing that God is doing in our lives. Because the love that came down at Christmas isn't done singing yet. And maybe, just maybe, that love is inviting us to sing along too. Amen.